Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fall River Media News. I'm your host, Dave Mead, and my co-host, Annalisa. Today, we're going to talk about the protests that's going to happen at Durfee High School. And I've already spoken to mayoral candidate Boomer Amaral. He says that he's going to try to make it up there. Everybody's going to be up there, protesting against that price hack, whatever it is. So, and then we're going to be talking about Mayor Paul COOGEN. We're going to be talking about this whole entire race, and to see, what's going on. Then we're going to go further. Mayor Woe, talk about Charlie Kirk again, and to see. But anyways, let me get Annalisa on here. Hey, good evening, Anna, Lisa. Hello, Annalisa.
I'm here.
Oh, my ears. Oh, my God. You almost blew
Turn down the volume.
That's all right. It's fine. Go away so I can hear. No, it's not that. It was just I was like, oh.
Oh, you were shocked. Surprised.
Yeah. So, yeah. But that's all right. I'm used to it. So I'm used to people doing that. Because my mother called me today. And she's complaining about my aunt. So, but my mom's 80 years old, so I don't pay too much mind to that, to her sometimes. Because my aunt and her they fight and argue back and forth every single day. So I mean that's how it is.
How fun!
Yeah, that is fun. Yeah. Well, when you thought.
I wonder if I'll live to be 80.
Oh, well, at 80 years old.
I want to.
Well.
I'm not sure I want to be 80. I don't know.
Well, I could tell how old you are right now because I saw your gray hair. No, I'm kidding.
You don't know how old I am.
Probably about my age.
Right.
So I am going to be 59. I'll be 60 next year.
Wow! Congratulations.
I made it.
You made it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yay. All right. So
another 20 years, 80 years old.
Another 20 years after that. Yep. I'll be 80 years old. Yeah. 20 years. Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Right. Well,
exactly. So you really want to get into okay. What do you want to dive in first? You want to dive in the price hike, the protest, the price hike. That's protest that's going to be happening at Durfee High School, or do you want to jump in with Mayor Paul COOGEN, or you got something else in mind you want to talk about?
You know what? I don't really care. It doesn't matter to me because we're gonna touch all those subjects, so it doesn't matter. I don't care. Well, I don't know. Well, let me see. What I find interesting is the protest that's going to be happening. What is it? Saturday?
October 2nd, I think it is.
Oh, October 2nd. Okay, that's next week.
October 2nd.
Oh, so that's next Thursday.
Yeah, that'll be next Thursday.
A week from today.
A week from today. It's going to happen at Durfee High School.
That's October 3rd, a Friday, actually, David.
October 3rd?
Oh, it's October 3rd. Friday. Okay.
October 3rd. Yeah, it's actually on a Friday.
Okay. So, are you going?
It's going to be 7 o'clock at night. So
Are you
I
going?
don't. I might. You know what I'm saying? It all depends if it doesn't rain, because I have my e-bike with me. So,
Oh, good,
yeah,
because you can record it.
yes, I can record it. But I sent the, I sent the, I sent my wife's, well, Linda sent the memo out to Merrill candidate, Boomer Amaral, saying that there's going to be a protest up there. So he's going to go up, and I also sent a memo out to Ricky, City Councilor Ricky Tiff too. So hopefully, yeah, he goes up there.
So do
At
the
some point.
so do the people of Fall River use Liberty? What's it called?
Liberty? I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I always thought National Grid would be the one.
yeah, me too. So that's what I find interesting, that they are protesting the energy price hikes from Liberty. What's it called? Liberty Utilities.
Utilities, yes, Liberty Utilities.
Because like I said, I never heard of them, so I don't know anybody that uses Liberty Utilities in Massachusetts. I don't know anybody that does.
I don't know. I don't know if any, but I mean, all I know is that I National Grid,
Me too.
and
That's the
that's all.
only company that I know of that does electric and gas and God knows what else. But I don't know. I don't know about Liberty Utilities. I don't know.
I don't.
It sounds it's interesting. I don't understand it. Something just popped into my brain and I don't.
Okay, all right. Liberty's Utilities is the gas.
Yeah,
Okay.
they do gas, electric, water. You know.
Yeah, Liberty's Utilities does gas, electric,
Yeah,
and
but
water too.
do you know anybody that uses Liberty Utilities in Massachusetts? Because I don't know
I
anybody.
don't even know. I don't know.
I mean, this guy, Fifth Elemente, does Fifth Element? Do you know anybody that uses Liberty Utilities in Massachusetts? Gas for Fall River. Oh,
Gas for
okay.
Fall
So
River.
there people that use Liberty. Oh, all right. Liberty Utilities for gas in Fall River. No, Liberty does not do electric. Maybe not in Massachusetts, but when I looked at their website, they do have that. Um, they do have that service. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm not familiar with Liberty Utilities at all. I have like no clue. So Fall River uses Liberty Utilities for gas and not National Grid. Is that how it works?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure, but he says yes. I work for Liberty, so he works for Liberty. So yeah, he
Right.
said,
But
yeah.
does but does he know that does Fall River use Liberty Utilities and not National Grid, or both?
I was wondering, what's it? Element, elementary, fifth elementary. Does Liberty use do electric and gas? Is that what you were asking? Wait a second. He wrote something here. Liberty Utilities owns as a Blackstone, Fall River, Westport, Somerset, Swansea, and New Hampshire, and Leominster. You see that?
Leominster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're basically all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't know anybody that has that.
Oh, the Holy Mickey's public hearings too.
Would you say, Linda? Also, North Attleboro.
So these are the only towns where Liberty Utilities has service.
Yeah.
Fall
Basically.
River, Westport, Somerset. Yeah, right. They're a Canadian-based company. Swansea, New Hampshire, and Leominster, and North Attleboro. Okay.
So they're basically a Canadian-based company.
Yeah, I looked it up yesterday, and that's what I read. That they do other services, but maybe not in Massachusetts. I don't know.
He
So
says
in
he
this
says
area,
yeah,
yes.
yes. So in this area, yes.
Okay, so there's Liberty Utilities in Fall River, and so that's why these people are protesting.
Well, they got 37% of, I mean, almost 40%. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's too high for the people.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that the homeowners are going to be affected by this, and I don't know if the tenants are going to be affected by it, unless the jump is pretty bad, and then they're going to have to put it in the rent. So, but most of the people in National Grid is our electricity. Okay. Wow. All right.
All right. So National Grid is electricity. Okay. I get
So
the
that
point.
I forget what the percentage is of renters in Fall River. I don't know. I'm thinking 70%, but I don't know. So this is mainly, I think, going to affect the homeowners,
Yeah, the homeowners
right?
are going to be flipping the bill, footing the bill.
Yeah, and then it's gonna
We pay
and then
his landlord doesn't pay it.
and then it's gonna be, if it's very high, is the cost going to be passed down to the tenant?
Yeah. Yeah, I just yeah. So I mean, they're protesting against that. So because they don't want it.
Okay, so about 40% of Fall River residents own their home, free and clear. About 60% rent their homes or live in apartments.
Yep, I sent you the article.
So, with a population of around 94,000, this means roughly about 36,000 people own homes in Fall River. Okay, so that's about maybe 40% or less. All right, so they're going to be protesting. I mean, I don't know what that's going to do, but they can protest if they want to.
Well, that's their right. So they're protesting.
Well,
It.
I mean, if it took them this long to do that, I mean, that's probably pretty good, I guess, because if you're using renewable energy, it's worse. The price is even worse.
Yeah, it is renewable energy.
It's very expensive. EverSource, that taps into National Grid. I don't think it taps into Liberty Utilities, but it definitely taps into National Grid to redirect the whatever, gas, electric, or both, to wind and solar, and that makes it more expensive.
Does it have to do with central heat, like
What do you mean?
central heat?
It has to
Like,
do with all heat, everything, heating, electric. It doesn't matter what kind of system you have in your home. If you're going to use renewable energy, it's going to be more expensive.
and the rents are going to be going up.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, well, it could be the renters too that might be protesting, and maybe I would say mostly homeowners are going to be protesting it.
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing. I'll be up there on Thursday night.
What?
Friday again, David.
What do you say, Linda?
Friday. Keep saying Thursday. It's
It's
Friday.
Friday. I'll be up there.
Yeah, I think that's kind of interesting because there aren't that many people that in Massachusetts that I know of go out and protest. I don't know of any.
Well, I'll go up there and and I'll go up there and I'll put a live video in.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. So
Yeah, I'll go up there and cover that.
I wonder where the is there an office that they have in Massachusetts?
Yeah, they have one right next to the bus terminal.
Really?
Yeah, they have one. They have one. Liberty Gas. Yeah, they have one right next to the bus terminal.
Is that the only one?
Yeah. I mean, Liberty Gas is right next to the terminal. Yeah.
Okay. It does operate in not anymore. They still own the building, but moved to current. Oh, they're not there anymore, Dave.
Oh, they not there no more.
No, this is what he said.
No, they're not. So they're not there anymore.
No, so there's no.
So what did they move to?
But move to current RD. What's RD?
What is RD?
They moved. Where did they move to?
Where did they move to? Where did they move to?
They still own the building. Okay.
Oh, so they still own the building, but they actually moved.
Not there. They moved.
But where?
RD Road. Where's that? Oh, is that still in Fall River?
Is that still in Fall River? Wait a minute. Hold on. Fall River.
RD Fall River Insular. Oh wow. Okay.
Wow,
So
that's interesting.
River.
So they're still in Fall. So yeah, so they're still in Fall River.
Well, why don't they take the protests there? Oh, RD means road.
Yeah. So RD Road.
RD Road. Oh, to current road. That's really weird. RD Road. That's a very strange name.
Yeah, it is. So
off of Airport Road. So why don't they go there and protest? Why at the high school?
So I mean, they should go up there and protest. You know what I'm saying?
That would
it's off the Airport Road. Okay, I get it. Yeah.
It's way too far.
Yeah, that's way too far. But I mean, why don't the protesters go up there and protest instead of at the high school?
Yeah, I don't know why they. I don't know who coordinated it and why they picked the high school. They bought the old Dartmouth building supply. Okay.
All right, so they bought the old Dartmouth building supply. Okay, all right. Yep, I get it. So I mean, I just don't understand. I mean, if I was to do a protest on something like this, I'd be doing it up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In front of the building. You know what I'm saying? So not at Durfee High School.
How far away is it from the high school?
Pretty far. Airport Road. Yeah. I mean, if you hop on the North Main Street bus, North Main goes up to Airport Road, goes into where.
Well, how far is that?
That's far.
Can't be that far.
Yeah. Well, I think about 40 minutes or so, maybe.
A bus takes you 40 minutes with the bus?
No. About 10 minutes, maybe 10 minutes for the bus, depending on the traffic. But if I was to ride up there on my e-bike, it would probably take me longer than that.
Right. Well, yeah.
But I wouldn't. But they're protesting at the high school, so at Durfee High School. So
okay.
So they're protesting at Durfee High School, and
To protest, the gas company won't do no good. They're being attacked by governors who stop the fossil fuel. Right. Yeah. I think that they should, they can, obviously they can protest there or whatever, Liberty Utilities if they want to, but they really should be protesting Mara Healy. That's who they should be protesting. She's the one that's causing all those problems.
You see this?
They should be going to the state house and protesting there.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
that's who really is the problem.
Well, the state house, anyways. That's the big.
See, the pipeline. Did you read this? The pipeline is down, so they have to buy it from Algonquin. That's why it's more expensive. Because the pipeline is down.
Oh, so all right. So
I wonder if she shut it down. I wonder if Healy shut it down.
I wonder if Maura Healy shut it down.
So it's more. So it's more opening. Yeah. So we can get right. There you go. Exactly.
She's a renewable energy tyrant.
Right.
Yeah,
so Governor
Ho.
she shut it down.
He called Governor Ho. Healy shut it down. Governor Healy shut the pipelines down.
That's why it's more expensive.
Yeah.
That's what she's doing. When she campaigned, she said we lost a total of 75 crews. Oh my God.
Hey, the guy that's on right now that works for Liberty Utility, he lost. They lost. They lost. Laugh out loud. Oops, I meant.
Oh, Hochul. Oh, in New York. Okay. Yeah, because they shut down the pipeline. So
70,
that's still a lot, though, even if it's in New York. They
lost total of 75 crew members because of Boy Healy shutting that down.
Yeah. Maybe they're going to protest in front of the state house.
Wow.
See, the mess that Mara Healy has created with the utilities and why people are so unhappy about they're subcontractors. Yes. Well, that's the pipeline or whatever. If she opened up the pipeline or whatever, if she allowed the gas to go through the pipelines, like you said, New York or Pennsylvania, because the two pipelines that she shut down when she was running for office was coming from Pennsylvania. So she shut those two down. That just drives the price up because the delivery is coming from further away, and that's going to drive up the price. And I said it yesterday that President Trump wants to drill off of the New England coast so that New Englanders can get their gas directly from the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of New England, so it would be cheaper.
Now, hold on. I'm asking if he wants to come on.
You'd be good president energy show, David, if he's in.
Yes, now she refuses any new road projects as she's following California, New York, etc. Well, of course, yeah. She's just bad. Governor Healy she's just terrible. Michelle Wu and Governor Healy, they're just two peas in a pod. Awful. Just awful.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Wow.
I'm trying to stand.
She refuses any new road projects. That's, less jobs for people, higher energy prices. I mean, no, this is just not a win-win situation. This is just bad.
I'm just asking if he wants to come on. So if he wants to, or if he doesn't, that's up to him. Because I'd like to. I told him to say if he wants to come on, and You best.
Best bet to see the state reps, which are probably not going to do anything. Alan Silva and your local Senate.
Yeah, they're not going to do anything. They're not going to do anything.
I think the protests would probably be better at this point because these people, these state reps, do not listen
Okay.
to the constituents.
Okay, he
Oh, I
cannot
can't
speak in the middle of work.
Wait, okay,
Okay,
okay, can't.
understandable. Yeah, because he can't speak in the middle of work. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
No, it says wake, not work. Wake.
Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. But that is horrible.
Oh, thanks for that. Anyway, Fifth Element, thanks for coming on and letting us know about that. I was totally in the dark. I had no idea about
Me
Liberty
either.
Utilities. So,
I had no idea. I had no idea either.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks. You know, for
thank you for that information.
For that information. You know what I'm saying? So we can use a little bit more info.
Anytime, you said. That's nice.
We can nice, but we can use a little bit more information. If you know, if you know, one time
I
if
learned
you want,
something new, Dave. I learned something
I did
new.
too. I learned something
Yeah,
new too.
I had no idea about Liberty Utilities. None
Me
whatsoever.
either.
None.
Me either.
I had
Wow.
no clue about that. None.
Wow.
Well, I didn't know about Liberty Utilities, but I'll be in touch, and yes, I'm following you guys. Cool. I had no idea about Liberty Utilities, but you know, we did know that Mara Healy shut down the pipeline and drove up the energy prices. And that's what people are complaining about, like what's going to happen next week. They're complaining about that. And you know what? Maybe they should be. They should be protesting everything in that state with Mara Healy. She's horrible.
Yeah, she just created a mess. 75 people, crew members, they lost. Oh my God. That's all. I mean, this woman, that you know, Mara Healy, she needs to go. She needs to go.
I hope so. I really hope so.
Wow.
That people will get out and vote and get her out of office. You know,
Wow,
really,
that is horrible, man. That is horrible. 75 crew members they lost.
Well, yeah, because they shut down the pipeline, so you lose the workers. But this is all intentional. This is all intentional to make everybody dependent on renewable energy, which is much more expensive. I wouldn't do it if you paid me $1 million. I wouldn't do it.
No,
I wouldn't do it.
no, that's a shame.
I have National Grid and I do not have renewable energy, and it works just fine. It's reliable. The gas works, the electric works. There's no need to use renewable. It's fine the way it is. And it's much cheaper, by the way. It's much cheaper.
Yep. I'm trying to get Alfonso on here because he knows something about that. Let's see.
Did you know Fall River School Department owes $14,000 in late fees to National Grid? Oh no!
Really?
That's a lot of money. Is that electric or gas or both? I'm thinking it's electric. I don't know. I'm thinking it's electric since I guess Liberty Utility does gas. So is this electric that you're talking about? Oh no.
No, this one here is talking about the. Did you Did you know Fall River School Department owns $14,000 in late fees and National Grid? No, I didn't.
No way, dude.
Oh, no way. Wow.
That's a lot of money. Is that
Oh,
electric? Do
my.
you know if that's for electric service?
That's
Oh my Lord.
that's electric service. $14,000.
Oh my
For
God.
$14,000 they own in electric and the late fees. Oh my God. So what is these kids are gonna do if they have no electric in school? Don't go to school?
The computers are gonna shut down. Oh
Oh my.
no. And the lights and there. Oh Lordy.
You're gonna be
Wow.
flashlight.
Hey, man, well, like Linda said, maybe we could just bring our own flashlight.
That won't do anything for the computers, but we
No,
can
of
still,
course
I
not.
guess, be taught. I don't know.
Wow, $14,000 in late fees. Well, leave it to Mayor Paul COOGEN.
Yeah, it's getting bad on top of the other problems. That is bad. That's
Yeah.
bad.
Leave it to Paul COOGEN. Paul
And he
COOGEN owns
wants
$14,000 in late fees.
and he wants to put waterfront property. Is he joking right now?
Yeah, and he wants to put waterfront properties. Okay,
That is,
and yeah,
that's
so
awful.
you're right. You're right. Is he joking right now? Owning $14,000. Is he
In
joking?
late fees. They can't
Ah,
pay the electric bill month after month. That's bad.
wow, 14,000. Wow, I can't believe Eric. Eric. Thank you for that information. Oh my
That's
God.
sad. Yeah, that is bad. And yeah, and that's on top of other problems as well.
Holy chamoly.
You people need to get out and vote for Boomer.
You guys gotta
Amaral.
get up. You guys gotta vote for Boomer Amaral, man.
You need a change. And at this point, who the hell cares who it is? Just put in Boomer Amaral. That's what I say.
I'm adding Alfonso.
Oh God.
Alfonso, you're gonna laugh at this one. I swear, you're gonna laugh at this one. Did you know the Fall River School Department owned $14,000 in late fees on National Grid?
Yes, I heard that. Now, the funny thing is, if that was me, you, or anybody else, we would have been shut off with the first $1,000.
Yep.
We would have been shut off with the first $1,000.
Right.
Exactly, Eric. Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's
Well,
exactly my point.
We're sticking to the topic. We're not doing anything else but this right now. So this is funny.
Okay, no problem.
So we have I'm with Fullerman, Annalisa Fullerman on the what's about
The waterfront property is full of it.
Yes, the waterfront property. Mayor Paul COOGEN, okay, is worried about the waterfront property. Okay, but here it is. He owes $14,000 in late fees on National Grid. So how is the kids are going to function in school without electricity? Because the computer's going to be shut down, right? There ain't going to be. Oh my God! Oh
You
gosh!
remember the Morton Middle School situation with the power when they put solar panels in? When they rebuilt Morton Middle School, they added solar panels to it. So it'll be cheaper. It'll be cheaper on the electric bill. Well, 5 years down the road, they were scratching their heads on how come the electric bill was so high for Morton. Well, come to find out, the janitor forgot to put the switch on for the solar panels. Now, aren't all these schools have solar panels now?
Yeah,
All
but
these
did you
new
know,
schools?
Alphonse, that the solar panels you have to rent out or you have to buy? You have to lease them.
Correct.
Yeah.
And you know what the funny thing is? what they don't tell you is that it's bad for the environment.
Right, that too.
And the reason for it is the sun beams on the solar panel, which returns the sunbeam back into the hemisphere, which heats up the atmosphere, which causes global warming. So
He
you
wants
wonder, if you go green with solar, how is that saving the planet when it's heating up the hemisphere?
Holy
Tricky
Christ.
question, huh?
Yeah.
It's one of them.
not only that, but the wind turbines, when they break, they're not even
Yep.
recyclable.
No, they're not. And actually, my father worked up in Dayton once making them. They're made out of fiberglass. But the
Yeah.
problem is with fiberglass, if you breathe it in, it's like asbestos. It can kill you.
Yeah. I've heard they're bad for the environment. I don't know. I don't understand the push of this at all. I don't understand the push of Healy wanting this renewable. I don't get it. I don't get it because it's more expensive. It doesn't make sense.
He wants money.
Yeah, right. He wants money to come in the waterfront, but what is he doing with the money that's coming in now? He's not even responsible with that. So what's he gonna do with extra money? It's just gonna get worse.
Correct.
Wow.
The thing is bad bookkeeping, bad management of money. Now, I wonder how COOGEN runs his house. Does he owe IOUs on a mortgage? Does he owe IOUs on an electric bill? And so on and so forth. Because these are questions that if people can manage the city like this, how do they manage their house? How do they manage their own?
You know, I don't think it seems like to me, I don't know, but the mayor sounds like to me he is not really holding accountable the employees that work for the city. It doesn't seem like he's keeping track of what is going on, who's paying the bills, are they up to date, are they being paid? I just don't think, it doesn't seem like he's involved like at all. I mean, $14,000 in late fees, that is not just like 1 month. This must be years this has been going on. Years.
At least a year. At least a year, because the amount of how many schools they are, that's for starters. Now you figure an average household bill is what? 150, 200 bucks on an electric
Yeah.
bill nowadays. So you figure that you add up each school. Even that, the school gets a discount because of it's an education place.
Right.
So they pay the cheapest there is. So to $150, $200, they're paying 50 to 100 per school because they get a discount. Which we all know that the school system and government buildings get discounts on a lot of stuff that the citizens don't get discounts on, which to me, I think,
didn't Fall River raise taxes too? Didn't he raise taxes as well?
Yes, pretty much everybody, they raise taxes pretty much on everything, but on certain things, what they can't pay for, they slightly raise them, not as much as everything else.
So
Meaning,
that extra money, from the raising the taxes, I'm thinking is property tax because that's what I know. Where did that? See, this is the thing. Like, where did it go? Where does it go? Is he paying down debt? That's debt. That's debt.
Right. Basically, what we're paying for is basically IOUs. So every time when a budget's made, it's basically for IOUs, IOU. IOUs and labor cost. That's where the money's going. But when it comes down to paying bills like the electric bill or buying equipment for DCM or the fire station, the police station, we don't have money for that because it's getting spent in people's salaries and these other bills that we created over the years, not realizing that we don't really have money for it. It's basically, it's everything here is yes, 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 yes. But when it comes down to saying no, we can't have this because we can't afford it, they don't like the word no. They don't comprehend that the word no, we can't, we have to go without. They don't want to hear that. And that's the big problem with society now. It's not just in government, it's in our own homes as well. And some of us that are responsible will actually give up before making our bill go higher. You know what I'm saying?
Because Massachusetts is a expensive state. It has a high cost of living, and people
Correct.
probably use their credit cards for what groceries or paying the bills or whatever. If you don't pay that credit card on time, you're going to get
Yeah,
fees. And your bill
correct.
is just going to keep going up and up and up, and you're digging yourself a hole, just like this guy is doing, which is very irresponsible. Because Eric just said it. He's letting people do what they want, but yet he's giving them pay raises for what? So that they don't pay bills. This is really bad. Luckily, you got another candidate in there because this guy is a loser. COOGEN is a loser.
Paul Cook, yeah,
Right.
he is a loser.
And believe it or not, he depended on the taxpayers for 30 plus years now because he's in the school system. That's the only job he ever knew, was basically getting paid off the suffering of the taxpayers. And
Yeah,
that's
and then
all they know.
that's right, and that's what a lot of them, the people that never had like a job in a business, they really don't understand what it's like to get up in the morning, go to work, stay there all day, 5 days a week. I mean, yeah, 5 days a week, all year round. These people don't get it. The people that work for
Now,
the government don't get this.
no, they don't. I worked for Oak Grove Laundromat, which was on the corner of Bedford Street and Oak Grove Avenue.
I know that.
I worked there for 5 years without a vacation and without any sick time.
Wow.
When I went to pull my vacation time out, they told me that they were closing in a week. So I ended up with 5 years of vacation time and 5 years of sick time. And in that last week,
that you couldn't use.
right. In that last week that I was working, I had to balance working 12 hours there and go look for another job.
Right.
Luckily, I found a job at Strictly by the Books, and I was there for 3 years until they closed. They packed up and left. But on the other hand, in some cases like that, it doesn't happen that way. Some people are out of work for months, years.
Well, right now,
So,
Massachusetts has the worst job growth rate in the country. You're going to have a
correct.
hard time finding a job. And Eric said all they do is want, want, want. Yes, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. They just want your money. That's it. They don't care about anything else.
Right.
About anything else. These politicians, these people that are in office right now, one way or another, they have to go. and you have to put somebody new in there and give them a chance. Because if he gets back in, meaning COOGEN, it's just going to get worse. Nothing's going to change. It's just going to get worse.
Right. And the funny thing is, we got 2 schools to pay for. And one school, other communities use, right? But the other communities are not chipping in. Only Fall River is. Now, is that fair?
No.
I don't know if you're familiar with Diamond Regional Technical School in Fall River, but that school does Fall River, Somerset, Swansea, Dayton, Westport, people from Dartmouth, all surrounding areas. And none of them communities are contributing towards the school to be rebuilt. And instead, it's just Fall River.
Because it's in Fall River? Because it's in Fall River.
Pretty much, not just that, is that they brought it up to the council, and for our leaders pretty much let it go. They didn't fight saying, well, this is wrong, other communities should do it. So it went on the vote and went on the ballot. And so happens, Lee, the people said, yeah, we should vote, we should pay for the whole thing, not realizing what was in the bill. And in a way, I blame the voters for not asking the right questions.
They do this all the time, Alphonse. They do this all the time.
Correct. And I blame I blame the people that wrote the bill instead of coming out forward and being like, hey, if you pass this, only Fall River is going to pay for it.
Right.
Then that would spark up talk right off the whack. But no, it doesn't happen that way.
No, it never does. That's why these people gotta go.
Correct.
Gotta go. And every opportunity that a town or a city has with a candidate, like you guys have Gabriel Boomer Amaral, you got to take advantage of it. Because if, just like what happened with in the mayoral race in Boston, where Josh Kraft suspended his campaign because he really, according, for him, he didn't get a lot of votes, maybe 30, 40%. And to him, that wasn't a lot. So you're going to lose people because they want to do something about it. And you got the candidate like Boomer Amaral for Fall River, who wants to try and change and do something for the city, as opposed to what Paul COOGEN is doing. The people now have a chance to put somebody in, give them a try, and see what happens. And because you can always get on his back if you don't like what he does. But if you don't give him a chance, nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change. And those people that really want to try to do something, they're going to get discouraged. And you're going to end up with the same candidates all the time because people don't vote them in. You know what I'm saying? If you don't do it, you're not going to get candidates anymore. You're going to keep getting Paul COOGEN. He's going to be in there for life.
So that's why you got to get out there, vote November 4th. Okay, you got to vote for Gabriel Amaral because we need a change in the city. We do, and if we don't get that change in the city, Mayor Paul COOGEN's going to drag this whole city down. Okay, along with Maura Healey. Maura Healey's helping him and stuff, and a lot of the state representatives, they're helping him drag this whole city down. Now, do you ever notice our roads are not being fixed? Okay? People are complaining about their cars, tailpipes falling and everything. People are complaining like crazy.
Right.
And so that's why we have to put Gabriel Amaral in there for mayor of the city of Fall River. He has to be our next mayor of the city of Fall River. We have to push him in. We have to try.
That's right. You're never going to know unless you try. You gotta give somebody a chance. You gotta give someone a chance. He came up with the most votes. And you know what? You better go out there, swallow your pride, whether you like it or not, if that's not who you voted for. Swallow it. And he came forward. He says he wants to do something. The people of Fall River are complaining, and you have to give him a chance. Because if you don't, he said it. I think he said it himself. He's done. He's done. He won't run again if you guys don't give him a chance. And he's right. Like, what's the point?
You
What's
have
the
to
point?
give him a chance. Got to give him a chance, because I'm going to tell you why. Because Boomer's got a good platform. He's got a good platform, and I've listened to his platform. You listen to his platform. And matter of fact, he'll be on October 2nd on my show. Next week, he's going to be on my show
on
again.
Thursday.
So he's
And
going to
you
be.
gotta listen to you can ask him questions here on Fall River Media News. Anybody can ask anything. He's open. Last week he was here 2 hours or so, and then he had to leave. He was here for a while and he answered everybody's questions.
He was on my show for 2 hours and he's answered everybody's questions. So he's going to be on my show again for a whole hour or more to answer more questions. I mean, you got to get out there and vote. I'm telling you. I mean, look at you. You saw the way. You see the way the roads are, right?
Oh,
right?
They're horrible.
Okay.
All the drains are clogged in the city again.
Yeah, because of the rainstorm. Because down at Stafford Square here in Fall River, Stafford Square is flooded. Okay, Stafford Square was flooded again. Okay, so are you telling me that Mayor Paul COOGEN ain't doing a good job? Okay, matter of fact, he's doing a sucky job. Okay, he is, and we have to get him out of there before he destroys Fall River, before he destroys his community. Because all he's doing is the waterfront. He already owes $14,000 in late fees for National Grid, the electric bill, for the school committee. Eric Dias is the one that told me about it. Do you want a mayor and do you want somebody like that in office that don't know what they're doing? That's spending money?
To be honest with you, none of them know what they're doing. None of them know what they're doing.
Well, Boomer knows what he's doing.
No, what I'm saying right now, what we have in office, even the 9 councilors, because they could have picked this up. Remember, it's city council too. We gotta blame the city council as well, because they were supposed to be there and supervise their employees. And it's not. No one's in City Hall supervising.
$14,000 in late fees. I mean, come on. If I own $14,000 in late fees, you think I'm going to have my electric bill on? Because I owe $14,000? No, I'm not. They'll shut me
off by 1,000.
They'll say, hey, well, you need to pay $1,000 before we turn it back on. Right?
Once it hits 14, they want it up front. Or else they're taking you to court.
Right.
They'll take you to court just to pay the bill.
And they want it up front.
Come on, look at that. I mean, now look at Mayor Paul COOGEN owns $14,000 in late fees. Okay?
Well, if I get
this is the mess.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna pay my electric bill next month. And when they call me and ask for a payment, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna let it go to 14,000 like you did with Fall River. And if you come and shut me off, I'll sue you. What's fair for them is fair for me. And the courts will agree with that. The courts will have to agree with that.
$14,000.
Well, if you're allowed the city to do it, well, you gotta allow him to do it. It's only fair.
Okay, so we gotta stay on topic now.
What's
Because,
what's a school resource officer?
It's a cop that sits there and patrols the halls with the security guards.
yeah.
That's all they
Really?
do. Yep, and if there's a kid out of control, then he can hold them until the cops go there. Which, he is a cop and can lock him up, but since he's appointed there, he has no
Yeah, that's
arrest
not-
authority. So he has to call the Fall River Police Department, his
Okay.
sergeant.
Okay, let's get back on topic here because we got other things that I have to do, and I have to go by now a little bit after 8. So let's get back on topic because the topic today is for the protesters, pipelines. Are you gonna go? Are you gonna go up there and on what's it? What day it was?
October 3rd. October 3rd,
October-
Friday.
October 3rd, Friday. at 7
October,
o'clock. It's at-
October 3rd. October 3rd, I'll be doing a wrestling show in Fall River here at the Police Athletic League, and
Oh,
I'll be there at noontime until about 2-3 o'clock on Saturday morning. I'm setting up and tearing down, so it's an all day and night thing.
So it'll not go up there, so it'll not cross the picket line.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah, but you can't cross the picket line up there.
No, that's not union. That's not union. That's a citizen demonstration. That's different. That's different.
Yeah, all right, okay. So you're gonna be doing that. So
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, all right. So you're gonna be up there wrestling.
Well, not wrestling, but setting up and doing tear down. We're gonna have a WWE star there.
Oh, great. Oh, wonderful. Great.
That sounds like more fun than being on a picket line.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, and no. It's a lot. It's a lot of work when you got to put up a ring and then do a tear down and have to set up cameras, tear down the cameras, and set up the sound box, set up all that, the music and that. It's real tough.
yeah.
Oh yeah, the setting up part
Yeah.
is.
So there is I gotta get back on topic. So I'm gonna be like Mike from Fall River Reporter. We got to get back on topic here. So but we have to we talk about the protesters, how 37%. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, that's almost 40% of what Liberty Utility wants to do. So,
Alphonse, do you use Liberty Utilities?
Yes,
Okay.
and I think they're outrageous.
They all are.
Right.
yeah.
We're thinking of switching to propane, but in order to do that, we gotta rewire the whole house.
Yeah, so we have to teach these kids how to
Oh
vote.
my God.
Yeah. Well, these kids do. We have to teach these kids how to vote. So these kids have to get out there
No,
and
these
vote.
schools are not teaching the kids how to vote. No.
No,
Absolutely. They have to put civics back into the curriculum in schools
Yeah,
and teach
the
these
civics.
kids how to do that.
History too. They need to bring back history.
Civics, all that, the Constitution. They need to know all those things.
Yeah.
Correct. Economics too. They need to start teaching economics
Oh yeah.
and
Right.
handwriting and cursive. They need to bring that stuff back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Because the other day, to me, with the like I said, when it comes down to the school department, I don't have any kids, But if I were to have kids, though, they wouldn't go to Four River schools. They're they're horrible.
Yeah.
There's situation where the teachers are bullying kids. There's racist remarks being tossed out there, and it's basically out of control.
Hey, what do you think about the shooting that happened at the Florida detention center, Texas?
Oh, the ICE detention center.
Yeah, what do you
They
think
said
about
actually
that? It was
that's
attacked.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
that was a horrible thing for something like that to happen. You know what I'm saying? You know, at the Texas detention center. You know, that was a horrible thing. I mean, come on. Let's see. Well, I said we're already repeating the history as it is. I asked a kid about Pearl Harbor, and he had no idea about it. But I asked about
Oh my
the
God.
Great Depression, no idea either. Like how and why is this allowed? So why is this allowed?
But
I mean, he asked
Because
us.
they don't like this country. Because if you've got liberal teachers in there, they're not going to want to teach these kids our history. They're trying to erase it. They don't want them to know these things.
did you
Okay.
know Egypt and Rome?
All right, one person at a time. Go ahead, Annalisa.
No, go ahead, Alphonse. I'm done.
Go ahead, Alfonso.
Did you know in Egypt and Rome, okay, civilization was just like this. They taught their kids, but they went to a computer system method, which winded up collapsing Egypt and Rome.
Wow. Oh my
Civilization wind up collapsing.
Yeah.
They actually had electricity back then. They used batteries, which were in big pottery bowls
Okay.
that ran from copper. But civilization destroyed itself because they went down the path that we're going through now.
Right.
Pretty
Yeah.
much we're repeating what happened in Egypt and Rome.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, luckily there are people like Boomer Emerald that are coming forward that are trying to do something about it. Whether he's going to get in or not, who knows? If people go out and vote, he has a chance. So, there's still maybe a little trickle of hope in the state, with these people that are trying to do something. But Josh Kraft has, I think, given up, unfortunately. You can't have that. If we have
Of
a
course
Great
not.
Depression, this world will be done. This world will be done. I don't see that we're going to have a Great Depression. I don't think so, because I don't think inflation is worse. I guess it's holding steady and maybe getting better, because the gas prices are not as high as they used to be. And grocery prices aren't going up either. So I don't think we're going to fall into a depression. But you know what Biden did for 4 years really put us in a tailspin.
Oh, he put us in a tailspin, all right.
Yeah, and so now President Trump has to kind of fix it, and this is going to take time. This is not going to be boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we're gonna do this, 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 and it's all gonna be settled. No, this is,
Hunky-dory.
yeah, this is, even with the illegal, same thing. This is gonna take time. It's gonna take time. There's a lot of damage that Biden did in 4 years to this country. A lot, a lot.
He did a lot. He did a lot of damage, and with these open borders and letting these criminals in here,
Right.
and invading our streets, and also murdering and killing people and all. Yeah. So especially the MS-13 gangs, they were actually here. So they were all over the place. Those MS-13 gangs came from Venezuela, believe it or not. El Salvador. Okay, not Venezuela, but El Salvador. Okay, they come
from
over
everywhere.
here. Yeah,
Gangs
so they
from everywhere.
yeah, so they came over here. They shooting up people and everything, and they've been doing all kinds of things. I mean, there was serial killers, and there was also
How do you know who these people are? A lot of the members left, try to leave the gang, go to law enforcement, and they befriended her, befriended her again. They murder her. Her name is Brenda Posh. She's 17 and pregnant.
Wow, you hear that, Annalisa?
No, I can't hear what she's saying. What is she saying?
Why don't you come on over? Annalisa wants to talk to you.
She talks so fast. I don't know what she's saying.
No, because she's over there. Come on over, hon.
Who's 17 and pregnant?
Linda.
Did you hear what she said? I don't know. I didn't hear what she said.
I didn't.
Do you guys does Fall River have a problem with the young girls getting pregnant?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I want to say yes and no. It's like that everywhere.
All right. Well, I'm getting off topic over here. So I'm not. I mean, I have to stay on topic. What was I talking about, Annalisa?
You were talking, oh gosh, about
ICE. The ICE situation down in Florida.
the crime.
Yes, the ice situation down in Florida.
Texas. It was Texas, so they got hit, honey.
But yes, I do agree.
The attention center got hit.
Right. They took out the guy that shot at him. He's deceased. They took him out.
Right.
But I think it's 2 or 3 ICE agents got hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that makes 2 illegals that have been shot.
Yeah.
Texas and somewhere else. I think, I forget, maybe it's both Texas. Because one of them dragged an ICE agent with his car and the ICE agent shot him.
Yeah.
And he passed away. And then this one.
Did you hear about that illegal immigrant, right? Left his 5-year-old kid in the car and ran into the house from ICE agents. He left his 5-year-old kid in a running car, not even in park. That's whacked, isn't it? Just to avoid ICE. Put a 5-year-old kid in danger to get away from the cops.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
Someone like that shouldn't be even allowed to have children. Never mind be around them.
I don't
Yeah.
even know how these people are, they're having kids and they're all on the taxpayer dime. They don't speak the language. They don't have any skills. They have nothing to bring to the table in this
Oh,
country.
talking about that. I saw a thing on Facebook. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me see. Right over here. See that right there? That's a baby right there. And people are saying that is a what do you call it? A parasite, and it's not. It's a baby. It's a human being right there.
A parasite. Oh my
Call
God.
the baby a parasite, and it's a human being. See it? That's awful. Okay.
Well, the people that are calling babies parasites, they are big baby parasites because they're parasites now.
Okay. And let me tell you,
I hear you.
this is what I wrote. I said it's a human baby deserves the right to live. Okay. And Colin Miller says, but it's not every child deserves to feed. I guess that's part of a parent response. Yes, it is part of a parent's responsibility. Okay, it is part of a parent's. I don't want to hear. Okay, I don't want to hear that calling a human baby, okay, that's in a womb of a mother, okay, a parasite. The baby is not a parasite. Okay, it's a baby. It's human. It deserves to live, and it deserves to be loved. And people piss
You know
me
how
off
screwed
when
up
they say that.
society is? You know what's screwed up with society? Is that it's okay for abortion, but it's not okay for the death penalty that someone goes out and kills a kid. Where's the fairness in that? A
Right.
kid don't get a chance to live, but a
Right.
criminal that goes out and kills a kid gets to live. Whacked, isn't it? That's how society is now. I feel that they should bring back the death penalty.
I mean, when people go out there, listen to me. When people go out there, okay, have an abortion, okay, because they don't want the kid. If they don't want the kid, give it to somebody that does want it. Okay, give it to somebody that does want it. Don't go out there and open your damn legs and say, I'll say it right. I don't give a care. And thinking, oh, okay, it's okay to to have a kid, but now, and then all of a sudden you change your mind, and then you don't want it, and then all of a sudden you decide that you want to go for the abortion. I don't want to hear that. Okay, you just don't have kids and go out and decide, okay, and to have an abortion and kill your child. If you don't want it, give it to somebody that does. Give it to somebody that can't have kids.
Right.
But they're not taught that, Dave. They're taught to abort. They're taught to abort. They're not taught to save a life, and if they can't take care of it, to have it adopted. They're not taught these things. All these kids here, in particular, like young women or teenagers, all they hear is abortion. So if they get pregnant, the first thing they're going to do and think of is getting an abortion.
And Elisa, I apologize about the other thing that I said.
My father's second wife's daughter has 5 kids with 4 different men. The reason why, and she don't have custody of none of them. Not even visitation rights. You know why? Because she feels that she wants to get pregnant and have kids so she can live on the system and make the men pay for it. Well, so happens she's an unfit parent. She was charged with child abuse. And the funny thing is, she goes around watching other people's kids. And when you tell these other people that, hey, she's a child abuser, oh, well, she's not on the registration list. Well, she's not a sexual predator one. She just likes verbally abusing them and physically abusing them, poke cigarettes out on them, and you're going to allow her to watch your kid when she can't even take care of her own.
What is this real?
But,
Is this true?
yeah, this is true.
Holy shit.
And I got yelled at by my father and his second wife when I confront her on this stuff, and I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy for bringing it up.
Yeah. You know, that's the other problem that Alphonse brought up. It's the welfare system. That is another problem in the state of Massachusetts. That needs to go. That's another.
Well, listen, hold on. Listen to this. But the welfare needs to go. Okay, people don't need to be on welfare. Okay, for one. Okay, people need to get their butts out there and get their asses to work. Okay, that's what they need to do. Get your asses to work. I work. I push carriages. I work. Okay, my son works. He's out there working. Why can't anybody get off their get off their big cow butt and get out there and go to work, okay? and go earn a living instead of sitting home and collecting welfare checks all day
And
okay?
complaining.
Complaining. Oh,
Yeah,
I ain't get my food. Where's my food stamps? I'm supposed to get $600
Right.
food stamps. Oh, where's my $200 every 2 weeks welfare check?
Right.
Well,
right.
let's listen to this. Okay, when you're on welfare, sometimes I hear, wow, the boyfriends are living at the house. The boyfriends eat better than the kids eat, believe it or not. Okay, the boyfriend will be eating steak while the kids eating cereal or junk food, and the boyfriend will probably have better clothes than the kid has. Okay, I've seen it done. Okay, I've seen it firsthand. Okay.
Yeah, because they don't care. It's not about having kids and raising them. It's about having kids and making money on them so that
and using them.
That's right. And so that they can live well. They don't care about the kids. They want to use it for themselves. And that's what I'm saying, that the welfare system is being abused, and it needs to stop somehow. It needs to stop. This is more taxpayer money that is being used for this, and it's not doing anybody any good. So you get rid of it, the taxpayer is going to save a lot of money. So those programs won't exist. And I think these people, there should be a limit. You're on here for a year or two, but after that, you got to go find a job. Yeah, we can help you, but not for a lifetime. Not forever.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
They all should have a time limit on welfare. It's there if you need it. It's not there to live off of.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm gonna go on welfare for. It should be go on welfare for a year, okay? But during that time that you're on welfare, right, for a whole year, you should be out there looking for a job.
Right.
You should be out there looking for a good job.
If there's
the
a
welfare
time
department
limit,
the welfare department is only there, okay, to help you look for the job, not to spend your whole lifetime on welfare, okay, and then drag your boyfriend into the house and say, okay.
Oh no, okay. No echo, please.
Any echo? No echo. Any echo on your side?
Alphonse. Oh, good. Okay, it stopped.
Okay. So when the boyfriend is there at the house, because the welfare department, when you fill out an application, they ask who's living with you and who's not. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But if they think that you have a boyfriend, if your boyfriend lives with you, they won't give it to you.
We went off topic, Dave. We went off topic.
Yeah, I got to get back on topic. So, but let's get back to the National Grid thing and Mayor Paul COOGEN. So go ahead. You talk.
Who?
You.
Me? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I was just reading a comment about whatchamacallit, Eric. He said that he agrees 100% with the death penalty. So I did a live because I wanted to see what the statistics are compared to states that did not have death penalties and if it deterred crime. And the death penalty does not deter crime.
No.
So it's not going to stop, as far as I can tell from the stats. It looks like it's not going to stop crime or make it less if you have the death penalty back into, the judicial system. So I don't think it stops crime. I don't think it deters it. The states that have the death penalty, crime is not lower than the ones that don't.
Yeah. But if someone's having a baby and they continue on getting an abortion, ain't that murder? Or ain't that murder?
Well, no, a lot of people don't think it is. They've been brainwashed into thinking it's not murder. I mean, look what they did with Charlie Kirk with celebrating what happened to him. This is a murder culture. They're taught to celebrate and think that it's okay to take a human life, that it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's not a baby. It's not a human. It's tissues. It's a fetus. It's not a human until it comes out of your body and it is in front of you. Then it becomes a person, a baby. But it's not while it's inside the womb. This is what they're being told.
But they're being told a lie, though. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know, but right. But I think we are in a death culture. These people are celebrating death. Even, like with Charlie Kirk, when they don't agree with what he's saying, it's okay with them to shoot someone that doesn't agree with them. They are being taught this. They're being taught this in the schools.
Yeah.
They're being taught this. So, I mean, and Charlie Kirk comes along and, he was probably more of a person that valued life because he believed in God and Jesus and the Bible. And he's changed a lot of people's minds about it. And that's a good thing. But you know what? He's gone now. They don't want to hear it. They want to do whatever they want to do. They want to do what pleases them. They don't care about anything else. They don't care.
I heard that Charlie Kirk's wife's taking over the organization.
She's the new CEO. Yes.
Yeah, so she's the new CEO of that organization. So regardless if you killed him or killed this one or killed that one, right? The organization is still going to go on regardless.
Yeah. It is, but you don't have Charlie Kirk, who was the primary spokesperson, who ran it, who could debate, whatever you want to call it. He was the person that went out there and was able to do what he was able to do. He also registered these college kids to vote, and a lot of them, that age group, voted for President Trump and the Republicans, and that helped President Trump get in office.
Yeah.
So now that he's gone, let's see what happens with this organization. If they can still carry it out like he was able to.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think this is going to be easy. Eric says, I heard someone say that if it can't feel or talk, it's not human. How? That's so wrong. Yeah, that's what they say. That's exactly what they say. It's just like saying, what difference does it make if you get rid of it? That's what they're trying to say.
But I mean, yeah.
But what, you get an abortion? It doesn't mean anything. It's not anybody. It's not a person. It's nothing. It's just a bunch of tissues. It's just fetus. It hasn't grown into anything. So what difference does it make? That's the point.
The baby. It's got hands. It's got legs. You can see it. You know what I'm saying? I told you.
It's growing.
It's growing. You can see it. I showed you. I showed you it on the right. Didn't I show it to you? Yeah, I showed you.
Yeah, no, I know. I've seen photos of it. I know. Yeah, we all know.
I want to show it to you. I want to show it to you again.
Yeah, but I'm talking about before it gets to that point.
Yeah.
Before it starts growing arms and legs and all that, it's before that.
Yeah.
That they justify having an abortion. You know what? This is what I say. I don't want to pay for anybody's abortion. If they want an abortion, they should pay for it themselves.
I mean, why should we pay for an abortion out of the taxpayers' money?
Yeah, why should the taxpayer pay for abortions? No. Planned Parenthood, I think President Trump has defunded that. Why should we have to pay for that? Let them pay for it themselves.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because there's a lot of people.
I agree with that. Make them pay.
Yeah, make them pay. Absolutely.
Yeah, make them pay.
Okay, echo, bottom of my ears, echo.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. My phone's starting to die. So have a good night, and I'll talk to you guys next week.
Okay.
Yeah, have a good one. Bye.
We'll see you next week.
Have a good night.
Okay.
Thank God that echo's gone. Oh, I can't stand it.
No, it's the echo. That's what it is. I have what do you call it? Sensory issues.
Yeah, well, that bothers me too. I don't like it. So.
Yeah. So.
The culture that the kids that are in the culture that these kids are living in right now is very different than how we grew up. We grew up with God, Jesus, family, a work ethic. We saw our parents, 2-parent home. We saw them go to work. That's what I saw, and that's what most people and where I lived saw. That's what it was like. I did not know of anybody that had a divorce. The parents were together. I mean, it was very few and far between if there were single parent homes. Now it's 50%.
Yeah.
Now you got half the homes that have single parents. So something changed between how I grew up and now, and and it's not for the best. It's the society the civilization is just going down the tubes, like Alphonse was saying, the Roman and Egyptian civilization going down the tubes.
He's pretty smart. He's pretty smart with that. Notice.
Yeah, I remember Charlie saying, what are these kids going to college for if they're not getting any knowledge out of it? They don't even have common sense. Yeah, well, that's the question. Exactly. That is the question in the college campuses right now. They're being indoctrinated, but they're also being indoctrinated in high school and elementary school and middle school. They're doing this all over the place. That's why you have these kids that don't know whether they're a boy or a girl. They think it's okay if they're gay. It's okay if they want to change their sex. They're all being brainwashed into thinking this. And this is This is the Biden administration that did all this. He did all this.
Yeah.
Okay, and the DEI, the LGBTQ. I mean, this is like the downfall of civilization and open border policy. Crime. Letting criminals go. These repeat violent offenders, letting them out. They're out in the streets, and yet they have to get rid of Charlie Kirk. However, but hey, we gotta let loose these criminals. It's screwy. It's screwy.
Yeah, people and there's I'm even afraid to take my show outside and talk about this stuff outside. I really want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean,
you're taking a chance when you go outside because, like, in Massachusetts, as you know, I've done my standouts too, and if the people in your area know that you're a Trump supporter, a conservative, America First, whatever, they're on your case. They absolutely harass you and bully you. You're a target right away.
Yeah.
That's how these people are. That's how the liberals are. You don't agree with them. It's their way or the highway. And this is what it's like in DC too. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same. This is how they operate. And it's not good because look at what happened to Charlie Kirk because of it. These kids are being taught this way. They're being brainwashed and indoctrinated this way.
But Charlie Kirk, he told the truth. Okay, that's the reason why they killed him, because he told the truth, and they did not like the truth. These liberals did not like the truth, so they had to take him out.
They just want to do whatever they want to do, immoral or not. They don't care. They don't want to be told this stuff. They know it's wrong. They just don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. Okay.
It's wrong. They plain English. I don't care what they think about what I say.
And Charlie Kirk, dropped out of college, by the way. He never finished college. He never finished it, probably because just like the others, just like Bill Gates dropped out of college, Zuckerberg dropped out of college. A lot of these, I think Elon Musk did the same thing. He dropped out of college. I asked a kid to tell me what the definition of a woman is without saying girl or woman, and they couldn't. I have no idea what I'm talking about. And she also said people can be what they believe in and what they want to be. I said, God made you man or woman. That's what I'm saying. See, this is what they're being taught. This is spooky. This is bad. It's not good.
It is spooky.
That's what I'm saying, that they grow up. They're being taught this at a young age. It's just reinforced through these formative years, and when they get to college, it's like, hey, I think I'm a girl today. Hey, I think I'm a boy today. I'm gonna go do this. You know what? I don't know what I am. So you know what? I think I'm gonna remove my breasts and think I'm a boy. This is nuts. This is nuts. It's not normal. It's not normal.
Yeah. No, it's not. You're right. It's not normal at all.
And and before they did what they did to Charlie Kirk, the question, the kid went up to the mic, and they're usually men that are asking these questions. He went up to the mic and he was asking about transgenderism before he got shot.
Yeah.
He was about to answer the question and he got shot. This is what they're thinking about. These are the college age kids, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what they're thinking about. This is the transgenders and the violence and the shooting. This is what they grew up with. This is what they grew up with the Biden administration. This is what they grew up with. Those poor kids.
there are books in school is teaching these kids how to
Gay,
be
yes.
gay, but this was in elementary
That's
school.
that's why
That
you
was
have to.
in wow. Even the elementary schools, they're teaching them. Wow.
Oh yeah, that's why you have to pull the kids out of the public schools. You have to pull
Yeah.
them out. You have to pull them out. And I
Oh,
know that President Trump is not giving money to schools that are still doing this. But the thing is that in Massachusetts, you have a governor who's gay and wants to promote this. She wants to keep it in the schools.
well, Maura Healey, yeah, Maura Healey, yeah, she is gay. You know what I'm saying? So,
So I
matter
think so. I think Kim Driscoll is too.
Kim Driscoll is. That's her. That's her wife.
No, that's not her wife.
Kim Driscoll. Yes, it is.
How do you know that?
Well, why else? Why she picked her as her lieutenant governor?
No, I don't. I don't think so. I mean, I'm gonna ask. I don't think you're right.
Well, I mean, well, I mean, she's always right there on. Even when she wasn't the lieutenant governor, she was always right there with her.
Maura Healey's partner is Joanna Lydgate.
Oh, okay, Joanna. Okay, her wife is Joanna.
An attorney and former deputy in the Mass Attorney General's office. The two have been in a relationship since 2020.
Right. Wow. Awesome.
So apparently, Lydgate was married to a man and had 2 children and decided she was gay, I guess.
Oh, Lynn decided that Lynn has 2 kids.
Joanna Lydgate.
Joanna Lingate decided that to become gay because
I don't know why, but she was married to a man and had 2 children, and then now she's partners with Maura Healey.
there could be something behind that too. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh, Eric says that his wife is going to be homeschooling the kids. I can't deal with this anymore. These schools are corrupted. Yeah, that's the best thing to do. It is the best thing to do. You have to get them out. You have to get them out because they're going to be a mess. These kids are going to be a mess, especially like in Massachusetts if they're still doing this.
Well, the Catholic schools. Well, the private schools, they don't have them in private schools. They don't allow that in private schools.
I think some of them do. I think they do. It's the parochial schools that might not. I don't know if there are any parochial schools left in Massachusetts because that's Catholicism, and I don't know if there any more exist. I think there.
Oh,
I think there are still.
Christian Academy up here. Christian Academy doesn't allow it. You know what I'm saying? So they don't allow it. That's a private school, Christian Academy.
Yeah, some do, some don't.
Yeah.
That I'm talking about parochial schools, meaning Catholic schools, not
Catholic
private
schools.
schools.
Oh, all right. So I don't know. What's the difference between private schools and
a parochial school?
Yes.
Well, parochial schools teach Catholicism, religion.
Okay.
So there are 161 Catholic private schools in Massachusetts. These schools serve approximately 50,000 kids up until the 12th grade.
Oh, no kidding. Wow.
Yeah, they offer a blend of academic rigor, faith-based education, and character development. That's what needs to happen in the schools. There is, let me see. Oh, there's a bunch. What did they say? 161. But you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
So I mean, let me see if there's a difference between private. To me, there is. Let me see. Do you know, so the difference between private and parochial schools lies mainly in their religious affiliation and governance. So private schools are independently operated, may be secular or religious, governed by a board of trustees or private organization. So that's the
Oh,
difference.
so that's the difference. All right. Okay. No,
That's
I
the
was just trying to, find out what was the difference between a private
Yeah,
school and a,
there is a difference between private and parochial because parochial is religion based. It's Catholicism. They teach
oh, oh,
religion. Private schools don't. They may not. But in a parochial school or Catholic school, they do. Because I went to one. I went to a parochial school for 7 years, and we got religion. That was part of the curriculum.
yeah.
We're taught that at a very young age. I remember in second grade, the Ten Commandments. We memorized the Ten Commandments in second grade.
10 Commandments. I never took.
Third grade, we were memorizing the grammar rules. I before E except after C. I still remember that.
Wow.
That's third grade. That's
And
third
how
grade.
and how old was you then?
I just said third grade.
Third grade.
Third, fourth grade, we were memorizing these things.
Oh, Bishop Conley was the greatest Catholic school, but Fall River did not want to help them out to keep the doors open. Which is,
Yeah,
that's true.
That's
Eric
taxpayer
Dice put that up.
money, but I don't think the taxpayers have anything to do with that. It's tuition. It's the people that go to the schools, the Catholic schools, that pay for it. I don't think it has anything to do with taxes. The
Bishop
taxpayer.
Conley, yeah. And all
They
the
probably
all
they probably pay taxes maybe on the building, but I don't think taxpayer money goes to the school because it's not a public school. It's a parochial school or a private school. So that's why they have tuition, is because the parents have to pay for it. It doesn't come from the taxpayer. So they had low enrollment, so they couldn't keep their doors open because I guess people weren't going there. Just like what happened where I went to parochial schools, same thing. They had to close their doors because there was not enough money.
yeah. And I think all those kids that went to Bishop Conley, they went to Bishop Stank up in I believe in Dartmouth. So the kids that went there, most of them have to be shuffled around on buses and cars, driving up there and everything. So go ahead, say what you were gonna say.
I was going to say there are now, I know of this one church up in the North Shore. I think it's either Danvers or Peabody, where the church is having a school. So that the parents, if they don't want to put them through public school, they have that option. They can go to the church's school. It's not Catholic. It's not a Catholic school. But again, this money has to come from the parishioners, has to come from the people that attend this congregation, because it's not coming from the taxpayer money. They're not paying for it. That's what they're relying on. They're relying on people's donations to create these things. And I guess they had enough money to create a school. So some congregations, some, what do they call them? What are they called? Oh gosh. They don't have, strict rules. Anybody can go in. I forget what it is. Non-congregational, that's the kind of church that this is. It's not Catholic, it's not Catholic or anything like that. It's a non-denominational. That's what it is. It's a non-denominational church. And they were building a school. So there's that option as well. But again, this is all coming from the people that go to the church or people that are going to put their kids in parochial school or a private school. They have to pay for it. It's not coming from the taxpayer. It's not coming from the taxpayer. No. You know Jasmine Crockett?
I heard of her.
She is in Congress.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? She's in Congress.
Yeah.
And I did a live on her, and she's a total fake. She claims to come from a poor area in Dallas. She actually comes from St. Louis, in a very rich area, a suburb of St. Louis, very rich, where the high school cost $35,000 a year to attend.
Wow.
Yeah. You get a better education with the private schools. This is a private school, not there's no religion. It's a private school. And these kids that go there are practically guaranteed into getting into an Ivy League school. She ended up becoming an attorney. How the heck she ever represented Dallas and a poor area, I have no idea. She is not a ghetto person. She's not from the hood. She's none of those things.
Really?
Benny Johnson showed where she comes from. This high school has its own boating dock.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. And I do not know how the heck she got to represent a poor area of Dallas that she doesn't even come from. This is really, really weird.
Yeah.
It's very strange. The whole thing is just bizarre. What's going on in Congress with Israel and being involved in our government, which I do not like. So I did a live on that today. Did you see it, Dave? You say you watch my live.
I watch your live all the time.
Did you see it?
Yes, I saw it.
You did?
Yeah, I saw it. I share your lives all the time.
So you watch my lives after I'm done? Because I don't see you pop up that you're viewing it or somebody's viewing it.
I might wait a minute. No, I do watch them after I'm done. Sorry.
What?
Because sometimes I do watch them after I'm done. Honestly, because sometimes I'm stuck. I got something else to do, and okay, well, I have to look and see.
Did you see my 8-pack one today?
I'm gonna say no, I didn't.
I know you don't watch them. Because when I bring it up, you have no clue what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Jasmine Crockett, I did a live on her. You have no clue what I said about her. You don't watch my live. I know you don't.
I do. But go ahead.
No, not all of them, and not all the time either.
Okay. All right.
Or not the whole length of time. You're not listening. You don't listen.
Well, go ahead.
Well, I mean, that's what I wanted to say. I said it because when I mention stuff that I talk about on my lives, you don't know what I'm talking about.
You mentioned something about some Crockett lady.
Yeah, I know, but you don't know what I said, is what I'm trying to say. You don't know what I said about APAC today. You don't know what I said. I talked about that, but you don't know what I said about it.
Oh, APAC.
So we can't talk about what this stuff because you don't watch the videos. So I
Okay.
cannot talk to you about Jasmine Crockett. I can't talk to you about APAC.
Oh, all right. Jasmine Crockett. No, I didn't see that one.
I know you didn't see it.
My mind's someplace else right now.
Well, I mean, this is why it's all that's why I can't talk about these other things that I think we should be talking about because you don't know what I'm saying because you don't know about APAC. You don't know about Jasmine Crockett. You don't know about a lot of these things, and I don't either. That's why I go look it up and I do a live on it, but I can't talk to you about it because you don't watch it.
Well, talk to me about it then.
No, because it's a one-sided conversation. I don't want to have a one-sided conversation. I talked today about it. I want to have some feedback.
Okay.
And I'm not getting feedback because you don't know about the subject.
Okay, all right. Okay, so maybe I got to take some time and get on and watch the.
It would be nice. It would be nice if you would,
Okay,
once
I'll
in a
take.
while watch
All
it
right.
so that maybe we can talk about some other topics that are relevant, like APAC and Israel. What's going on with Charlie Kirk? Jasmine
Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk. I do follow that. You know what I'm saying? So Charlie Kirk.
I did a live on a video that I saw on somebody and what happened to him, but you didn't see that one either because you had no clue what to say about it.
Maybe you're right. You got a point.
I am right.
You got me. Okay. All right.
We need a new mayor ASAP. Yes, you do. And you got 2 candidates right now.
Yeah, we do need.
You got the incumbent and you've got Amaral. And you better go out and vote for Amaral. That's all I got to say. Give the guy a chance. Let him see what he can do. Help him out if he needs it. Jasmine is making sensible liberals like me look bad. She is the perfect example of making politics personal and generally hating the other side. Can't stand her. I don't like her either. She's a big farce.
Yeah.
She's acting. She is an actress. That's what she's doing. She does not come from Dallas. Okay. She is not from the hood. She's not a ghetto woman. She's a very wealthy person coming from a very wealthy family from St. Louis. She probably never heard of this Dallas neighborhood. So how the heck she ever got to represent them, I have no clue. I would love to know how that happened. I don't like her either. She's an idiot. She really is.
No, I don't like her either.
Terrible.
But I gotta but I don't know what days I don't know what time you go on your lives.
I never have a set time. I do it usually in the morning. I find it weird that National Grid never shut off the power, though. I keep thinking about it. He's still thinking about the $14,000 late fees.
Oh, the $14,000.
How are they going to turn off they're not going to turn off the power in a school with the kids in there. That's why they're not turning it off.
Because it's
That's the only reason I think that they're not turning it off. It's because of the school.
$14,000. I cannot believe Mayor Paul COOGEN did not pay the electric bill. I cannot believe he didn't pay the electric bill.
Is he at least paying the electric bill now so that at least the late fees stop? Or are the late fees continuing here? What the hell?
$14,000 in late fees with National Grid. The school department. Oh my God.
Bad.
Oh, $14,000. Don't you believe that they would? Don't you? If I own $14,000 in my electric bill, they would want $1,000 up front just to turn it back on.
I'd be in jail. We would be in jail. We would be in jail. They would pick us up and put us in jail.
$14,000.
That is,
Holy
I've
mackerel, man.
never heard that before. You know that? I've
Yeah.
never heard that. I don't know if it ever happened in Swampscott. I'm not sure. I say screw it and shut it off. Let the kids go home so the parents see what occurred. That's true. They're not going to do it though. They're not going to do that.
They're not going to shut it off.
They're not going to do
Yeah,
it.
but this is why we got to get Boomer Amro in there for mayor. We got to get him in there. We have to get him in there.
That's the first thing that Boomer needs to do is pay down that $14,000 late fee. That's what he's got to find the money for that.
You got to find the money, to pay down the $14,000 late fee. Holy damn, mackerel! Woo. That is crazy.
I never heard of that before.
14. I never heard of a mayor or school committee $14,000 in fees. I never heard of that. This is the first time in my whole entire life that I've been talking about politics, and you two, $14,000 in late fees.
Oh, Eric said that Boomer shouldn't pay it, and he should make COOGEN pay it when he's not in the office. COOGEN should pay it out of his own pocket, $14,000.
Yeah, well, COOGEN should be paying for this bill.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Oh my God!
It's actually taxpayer money, so
taxpayers' money. Oh my God! What did they do with my taxpayers' money? What did they do with my money? They didn't even pay the $14,000 fee for the kids to stay in school.
They're still there. It's just that it hasn't been shut off.
These poor kids.
Wow.
Oh yeah. I mean, come on, man. Kids are gonna say, what's going on? How come the lights are going off? How come we can't turn our computer on? Well, go see Mayor Paul COOGEN because he owes $14,000 in late fees.
Wow.
And he's too busy fixing up the waterfront. Oh my God. $14,000 in late fees. This is horrible, man. No, man, it's horrible. Man, I mean, where is Mayor Paul COOGEN doing with all this money? This is the first time you heard it. This is the first time I've heard it. But
so there's about 11,000 students in Fall River.
How much?
11,000.
11,000 students in the city of Fall River.
Yeah, there are 18 schools.
We have 18 schools in Massachusetts.
No, 18 schools in Fall River.
I mean, Fall River. Sorry, I made a mistake. Wow, man, I'm too busy laughing over here. COOGEN's pocketing the money.
So, it says here that the student population has grown, and that's probably, I hate to say, probably the illegals, Hispanics.
Yeah.
And if the classroom is big and there's only, there's one teacher to, I don't know how many kids are in the classroom now, the education, might not be that good.
Yeah.
Because the classrooms are too big.
Yeah. This is horrible, man. 14. I mean, Mayor Paul COOGEN's part of the school committee. He's the chairman of the board.
Oh my God.
Okay. And
doesn't he know that there's a $14,000 late fee on the electric bill? Doesn't he even know this?
He probably doesn't. He probably thinks that it's been paid, but
no, he's not paying attention. They're too busy pocketing money. Yeah, they're too busy doing other things. They're not keeping track of what they should be keeping track of. So the minority enrollment in Fall River is 57%, with the majority being Hispanic.
Yeah.
So most of the kids in Fall River are Hispanic that go to school, 57%. That's almost 60%.
He is too busy with the
Right.
waterfront.
Oh yeah, he's obsessed with the waterfront. He's
Yeah,
obsessed with that. He's
I'm
obsessed with
obsessed
that.
with it. You know.
It's all he talks about is the waterfront.
Yeah.
And
Well,
that's
yeah.
not good. That's not good because he is neglecting what he should be doing for the city. Um, I think Boomer Amaral is total opposite. He's never said anything about the waterfront. He doesn't say anything about it at all.
No.
The graduation rate in Fall River is 76%, up
Yeah.
from 71% over 5 years. Slow growth. 76%. Okay, that's 3/4 of the kids graduate from high school.
That's low.
I think Swampscott is 90%.
Yeah, over here we got a low rate. We got a low percentage of kids that graduate over here. What was it?
If you ask him what he's done for the city of Fall River, first thing out of his mouth is the waterfront, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's never done nothing. He's never done nothing for the Flint. Okay, for the Flint area. It's always about the waterfront. The waterfront. That's
Yeah,
all I
yeah.
hear that comes
That's
out of
not-
his mouth is the waterfront.
Yeah,
The waterfront.
that
the
he
waterfront.
seems like he's obsessed with what the waterfront.
He's
So
obsessed
in-
with the waterfront.
I'm gonna compare Swampscott with Fall River.
Go ahead.
So the class of 2025 in Swampscott, 92%
Clean my
of
ears. Go ahead.
graduates, huh?
I had to clean my ears.
92% of the high school graduates plan to continue their education. So Swampscott High School maintains a graduation rate between 90 to 94%, which is slightly above the Massachusetts state average.
Wow.
A few students chose alternative paths. 2 joined the military. 6 entered the workforce or took a gap year, and 4 pursued vocational training. So 12 people out of the 92% are not going to college or going to the military. They can go to college in the military where they pay for it. So yeah, there's about a 20% difference of the graduation rate between Fall River and Swampscott.
Yeah. There's a difference.
Yeah, that's high, 90 to 94%.
Yeah. That is
That's
way too high.
That's practically all the kids go on
Yeah.
college and graduate high school and go on to college. That's high. And
Yeah.
that's good. No, that's what you want.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you want. You want the kids to get the education, go to college,
Of course. Yeah.
and do what they got to do. So you want the kids to graduate. It keeps them out of trouble.
Yeah, well, we do, and plus, though, after they graduate, you know what I'm saying. But we also want them to either get jobs or something, do something, because if they're not doing anything, if these kids are not really doing anything, what happens is that then now these kids, okay, I'm bored, I'm going to get into all kinds of trouble. So that's how these kids think. You know what I'm saying? After they're done graduating from school. Some of them don't like to go to college. Some of them won't go to college. You know what I'm saying? Because the tuition is too high. You know what I'm saying? They would and plus they would have to go out and find jobs to to pay off those tuitions. You know what I'm saying? So some of these kids don't want to go to college. They don't really. I mean, look at me. You know what I'm saying? I have knowledge, right? And I never graduated from school. I never went to college in a day of my life. Oh, wait a minute. I'm wrong. I went to I took a GED course. Okay, but you know what? I didn't even get that.
Yeah, well, the more education you get, the better paying job you will have. And that goes for trade school too. I mean, if you go learn a trade, you can make good money with that as well. It doesn't
Of
have
course.
to be college. It can be a trade too, where you can make good money. But if you don't learn something, you're going to get a menial job, and it's going to be very hard to go forward if you don't have the skills. So the skills right now for these kids that are in high school and going to college, it has to be computers and technical skills. That's what they're going to need when they go into the job force. They're going to have to know how to use a computer and the software programs that these companies are now using. If you don't have those skills, you're in trouble. You're not going to get the job.
Yeah.
I think it should be mandatory for these kids to have a job while in school, like have a period where they have leave school and they work and make money.
Yeah.
Why? Why is that?
Well,
Why is that?
I have a computer, right?
Yeah.
I have a live stream. I know how to use a computer. I know how to get on stuff that I need if I want to learn.
Yeah, I
something.
know, but this is deeper than that. This is coding, how to program a computer. It's much more technical than what we're doing, which is kind of recreational. It's more in depth than that.
Yeah.
It's more in depth than that.
But why? But why should we? Why should? But the point I'm going to get at is why should they go to college though when they have AI and they can learn the coding off of AI?
No, they're not going to learn coding off of AI. They have to have a degree. They have to have something to show to the employer that they went to school for this program and they graduated with it. They can't go to an employer and say, yeah, I learned coding through AI. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. You have to be certified. You have to take a program. You just can't learn on AI. I mean, it can help, but you're not going to get
Well,
I'm saying from AI.
I'm saying that it would help, right? It would help them, okay? And if it would help them when they're in the program, wouldn't it?
That's what I'm saying. It can help them, but it's not going to get them a degree, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Okay.
You can't go to AI and say, I need a high school diploma. Teach me all the subjects. It's not gonna fly.
True. Yeah,
That's not gonna work. You have to go to the class, you have to attend school, you have to do your homework. You got to get your grades and the things that they usually do. I don't understand why he wants to have the kids have a job while in school and mandatory and leave and go to work. I don't agree with that. No,
I don't agree with that
I don't
either.
think they should leave school. No, because they might not come back.
Yeah. I remember going to school and learning basic life skills, and so even if someone doesn't graduate, they know what to do. So I mean,
well, that's different. Okay, you learn basic life skills, cooking, all that stuff, but when you graduate, it's different. You have more options. You have more options are open to you when you graduate high school. You can go to a trade school. You can go to hairdressing school. You can go to a nail school after you graduate. You have to graduate to be able to do these things. Even go to a trade school. You have to graduate high school. If you don't graduate high school, you're gonna take any job that's offered because you don't have a degree and you don't have skills. So
That
you're
is
gonna
true.
end up with a low paying job.
That
If
is
you
true.
graduate even with a GED, now you have more options open
Yeah.
to you. You can go to college, you can learn a trade, and you can make more money.
No, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right on that one. Yeah.
That's why it's important to graduate high school.
Well, let's say for my son Jacob, okay, he's autistic, right? And he knows how to he knows how to take apart computers. He knows how to put new operating systems in. He knows how to he knows how to do all these things. Okay, and well, we had asked him one time, what about ITT Tech, IT Tech, you know, for electronics, because he knows how to take these things apart. He knows how to
Right.
put operating systems in. He does, and he has a high school diploma, and he does, and I'm very proud of him for that. Okay, that
So why didn't he continue or go to a technical school?
well, he's looking. He's 24, so he's kind of young yet, and we're teaching him life skills too, at the same time. But we asked him, and and it's not right now. You know what I'm saying? But he will. He said, he will.
I went
He
to
wants.
Yeah, he wants
He wants
to.
he wants to get he wants to get his feet wet first. You know what I'm saying? So his feet wet at the job that he has now. So he wants to get his feet wet first.
I'm going to tell you right now, the longer he waits, the more he won't do it. Just do it. Just do it. No excuses. Just do it. So Eric says, I went to time in high school and I can't tell you how many of these kids didn't go through with their trades and now they're working low end jobs. Exactly. That's why they're in low end jobs, because they didn't finish their program. I don't know why they don't have the incentive to. I don't know why the kids don't do it. I don't know, but it would be better for them if they did. Your parents are not going to be around all the time.
Yeah.
At some point, you have to become independent.
Yeah.
And you have to make your own money, and you have to be self-sufficient because your parents aren't always going to be there.
Well, Jake is Jake is a special kid. Okay, he is special because of his autism, and he's a special.
Yeah, what?
But he's a special kid, and
okay, but that's not a look. This is where I'm coming from, and I'm not saying I'm right. I just think that sometimes when parents use that, these kids are held back. In other words, I'm this, I'm that. I can't do it. I have to wait. The more you push that idea that he's got this, that, and the other thing, it's going to get in his head. And he's going to think, well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it because I got this. It's just, I think, the wrong way to go about it. I would not say that to any kid. Look, everybody has a disability. Nobody is perfect. Everybody has something.
Yeah.
Okay. Even geniuses have problems. They don't have common sense.
But he's smart, though. I mean, he's intelligent. He knows, how to, take these computers apart. I don't know how.
Well, I don't either. And that's what I'm saying. Everybody has a different skill. Not everybody cannot do everything. I was born with some learning, but my parents always told me, yeah, I can do it. And if I put my mind, yes, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. When I went to school, they told me I was not good. Like I was average with the sciences, but I was good in English and geography and all these other things, but I was not good with the sciences, or I was average, or rather I was average. So not, everybody has something that they're better at than something else. Just like Jacob is good with the electronics and the mechanics and all that. I can't do that.
Oh, he put my e-bike. Oh, he put my e-bike together.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's like those skills, David, they have to be used, and he has to get out there so that he can show others what he can do. Why is he hiding it? Why?
Well, I mean, he's not
He can be very useful for a company, or he can have his own business. And there's so many things that he can do because computers and electronics is huge right now. Huge.
Yeah. No, we are.
And
We're talking to him about that.
and he should be. And the longer he waits, the worse it gets. It's going to get worse. He won't do it.
Well, no, but he will. Trust me, he will. And because he just wants to wait for the right time, you know what I'm saying, to do it. He will.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There is no right time.
Yeah.
There is no
right time.
There's no such thing as a right time. There's no such thing. There's no such.
But sometimes we can't, force them or push them, you know what I'm saying, to do it.
Yeah, you should. Yes, you should. Yes, you should. Yes, you should. Absolutely push. Absolutely push. Yep.
But they say sometimes the more you push, an autistic adult to go and do stuff, and sometimes they'll push back and then say, "Hey, you know what?
That's okay. Let him push back." Eric said, "Now is the right time, Dave." He's smart. Everyone has their own problems. That's right. That's never going to go away. It's never going to go away. It's never going to be 100% right. It's never going to be the right time. The longer he waits, the worse it is. It's going to get worse.
Maybe you're right. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean.
Well, he's getting older, and then he gets set in his patterns. And the job that he has right now is really not a hard job to do. Having skill like he's got skills is
she's getting skills.
So he's got the skills, and that's more responsibility.
Yeah.
After being reelected, probably not.
If it is possible that COOGEN is to change his ways after being reelected, no. COOGEN will never change his ways. COOGEN's a jerk.
He's too old. He won't change.
Yeah, COOGEN's a loser. Okay.
No.
COOGEN. Let me put it to you this way: COOGEN is the biggest loser I ever saw. Okay. All right.
He is.
If you talk to me about school, I can relate to you to that. But if you talk to me about staff in the fire department, well, I don't know how to do that. So why the hell did you become mayor of the city of Fall River if you don't know
because you voted, because the voters voted for him. That's why.
Yeah, because the voters, they're blind. That's why they voted. Okay. They probably put it on a blindfold and said, "Let's see who I vote for. Let's see." Boom.
Right.
And they realized they realized they voted for somebody that only knows about the school department.
I blame the voters. Absolutely, it's the voters, no doubt.
Okay.
Does Paul COOGEN come from Fall River?
Hey, Scott Anthony, does Paul Coogan come from Fall River? I don't know if he heard me.
There is that chance he could get real. Oh God, I hope not. I hope not.
I hope he don't get reelected again. I hope he doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't want to deal with another 4 years of Coogan anymore.
So
Yes,
he
he
says
comes from Fall
yes.
River.
Yeah.
It's I mean, if people got to get out there and vote for Boomer Amro for mayor, okay? We need Boomer to be the next mayor of the city of Fall River. That's what we need, okay? Boomer needs to be the next mayor of the city of Fall River, okay?
I don't know. Do mayors have to reside in the city?
Yeah, the mayors have to reside in Fall River. If you want to be mayor in Fall River, they have to reside in the city. You can't live in Rehoboth. You can't live in.
Well, I mean, you can reside in the city, but you don't have to come from it. So somebody can come from, let's say, I don't know, Plymouth, and reside in Fall River for how many years and still become mayor, right?
I don't know. If not, that would be a conflict of interest.
So local charters or state laws typically mandate that a mayor must be a resident of the city at the time of election throughout their term. So they must be a city, but they don't have to come from there. They don't have to come from Fall River and grow up in Fall River to become a mayor. They need to reside in the city. And it doesn't even specify how long that is.
And I think they have to be here 3 years or 4 years to before they can run for any political office here.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, Scott, is yes, they have to live in the city, but they do not have to come from the city or the town. They don't have to grow up there. They have to reside there, but they don't have to grow up in the city or town that they're from. Because in Swampscott, that's the issue. There are people on the board in Swampscott that did not grow up in the town, but because they reside in there, they can be on the board. So you don't have to grow up in the town. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you have to live there, but you don't have to grow up there. You don't have to come from there.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
But I don't know. But I'm hoping that the voters get out there on November 4th and vote for Boomer Amro for mayor, city of Fall River, to be our next mayor. So I mean, I hope so. Because
you have to go to the areas that probably don't vote, and you have to go over there and you have to remind them, the closer it gets, that they got to go vote. He needs to do that, or the people that are working with him. He can't do this all by himself. Okay, change is not handed to you on a silver platter. You have to go out and do it too. Okay.
Oh, he is doing it.
One person cannot change the city. Boomer cannot change the city by himself.
Oh, he's got a team. He's got a team.
He's got a team, but that's what I'm saying. It's the voters that have to help too. It's not the team, and it's not just him. And then people are going to expect him to take care of everything that's going wrong in the city. You are placing too much expectation on one person and his team to be able to do everything that needs to be done in the city. And that is going to be impossible to do. The voters have to get involved.
They have to get out there and vote him in. They have to
They have to get involved. You have to get involved. You have to hold them accountable. You got to know what's going on and help him along. You can't just throw him in there and expect him to take care of everything. He's going to need help. He's going to need help.
Yeah. But we have to get the voters out there to vote. You know what I'm saying? You know?
If people are not willing to help and they want change, they're not happy, the utility bills are going up, blah, 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 all this stuff. If you're not willing to put in some time to help a candidate and to get the vote out, just like Charlie Kirk did, he went out there, he went to the college campuses, he got those college age kids to register to vote. And they helped get President Trump in office because they voted Republican because of Charlie Kirk. You can't expect President Trump would never have gotten elected if people didn't go out to vote, or without people like Charlie Kirk or Scott Presler that go out there day in and day out. Scott Presler goes out there day in and day out to get people registered to vote. That's what they do. I mean, this is what has to be done. This has to be done. It cannot be done by himself and expect the politician to do everything you want him to do because you say so.
Utility bills are going up, but the mayor cannot see that. He is in debit $14,000. Sorry, I had to say it.
Well, I mean, if the utility bills are going up, the electric, and if the school uses Liberty Utilities, then theirs is going up too at 37%. Maybe that's why they're at the high school.
Yeah. Because
the school now, that's all going to go up. And that means the late fees are going to go up as well. And he's not going to be able to pay this. The city's not going to be able to pay the bill. And who knows, they might just shut it off if it gets too high.
Yeah.
I mean, they could if they're not
it's
paying
so bad.
bills,
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I'm saying. If you know, I think it's good though that they're complaining and they're protesting. This has to happen.
Yeah.
It's the only way that things are going to change, when people start speaking up, getting together, protesting like this, going to the mayor's office, going to the state rep's office on a continuous basis so that they know you're not happy. If you say nothing, they're going to think everything is fine.
Yeah.
That's how it works. That's how it works. It's just like when if you're working at a job and your boss doesn't say anything to you, you're thinking everything is fine.
Yeah.
Right? You're doing a good job. He's not criticizing you. He's not complaining about you.
He's not putting you down. He's not saying things to you.
He's not, right. So he's not saying anything, or she's not saying anything. So you're thinking, oh, I must be doing a good job because
my bosses are not saying that to me. Why?
They're not criticizing. They're not complaining. So
That's true,
I must be doing something right.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that the same thing?
Well, yeah. Well, it's just like me. If I'm out there doing carriages, right? I got to be out there tomorrow doing carriages. So if I'm out there doing carriages and my boss don't come out and say anything to me, so my boss is going to assume that I'm doing a good job, right?
Right.
So I had to put it that way.
Yeah. So
yeah,
that's how it is. If your state rep does not hear from you, then they think they're doing a good job, that you want what they're doing because you're not complaining and you're not criticizing. So that's their job. That's what they're supposed to do. You are their employer. They work for you. If you say nothing to them, they think they're doing a good job, that you agree with it. That's how it goes. I mean,
Yes, it
that's just
does.
how it goes. It's
I
not,
mean,
it's
yeah,
not a big
it does.
secret.
No. But well, like I said, I had to go because Alfonso was on, so I had to go a little bit over today. So I went a little bit over, but like I said, I have to work tomorrow, and I have
I
to get up
will,
early.
tomorrow, Dave, I will let you know when I'm going to go live. I'll let you know.
Please let me know because
I'll let you know.
I don't even know. Sometimes I miss it. Sometimes I get it. Sometimes
Yeah,
I
so
miss it.
I'll let
Sometimes I
you
get it.
know because sometimes I want to talk about the subjects that I talk on live. So I'll let you
Yeah,
know, and you let me know if you're going to be there or not,
yeah.
and I'll just take it from there. Okay.
No, I'm good. Yeah, because I mean, sometimes I catch it. Sometimes I don't catch it. Sometimes I catch it. Sometimes I
Yeah.
don't.
So
So
I'll let you know.
yeah, that
Uh,
because you know what? Because no way. Because I mean, all these topics that you sometimes you throw out at me, I'm like,
right.
you know,
Right. Exactly. So
like
if
Scooby Doo.
right. So, if any of your listeners want us to look anything up and they're curious about, they should let us know that. If they want us to
Yeah,
talk about something that they're confused about or they want to know more about or whatever, they have questions, they can ask us.
yeah,
If you want a topic, we'll look it up and then we'll talk about it next week or, whatever, right?
yeah,
That's another way of doing it. I
yeah,
was curious about APAC. I was curious about Jasmine Crockett. I was curious
yeah,
about the death penalty, the Antifa being designated as a domestic terrorism group now.
yeah,
All these things, that I'm curious about, and I go look into it, and then I do my live on it. But I would like to have Dave at least watch so that when I
yeah.
go onto his show, we can talk a little bit more about it.
Yes. So just let me know. Just let me know. When you're going live, so that way I can be listening. I'll type it in and say, "Hey, I'm listening."
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so, but if anybody else out there, if you like, Annalisa said, if you have any questions, if you're concerned about something, or you're confused, please let us know. Annalisa will look it up and for use, and then we could talk about the subject. So that would be better that way. So please do that. And Annalisa, what days that you go on?
I'm
You
on.
go.
I'm usually on every day
Yeah,
because I just got yeah. I want to know about this. I want to know about that. I want to see about this, and then I just boom. I go live.
yeah.
I just do it. I don't really plan it. So, but I'll let you know. I'll let you know when what I'm gonna do.
So that way we could talk about the subject. I'm saying because I'm
Well,
like
yeah.
Scooby. I'm like Scooby Doo begging for what do you call it? A Scooby snack.
Well, and if you want to talk about something too, like if
I
you
got
want,
I can look it up too. So
hey,
but
Annalisa, why don't we do this next week? And why don't we talk about Jasmine Crockett? Why don't we talk about Antifa? Why don't we talk about, whatever?
yeah.
And
Well,
domestic terrorism and what that means now. What President Trump just signed some more executive orders today.
yeah. So I'm going to listen to you. Just say, "Hey, Dave, I'm on live," and then I could, I could listen to your live stream, and then I could say, "Hey, let's talk about this next week." You know what I'm saying, on my show. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
So, but October 2nd, October
Boomers
2nd,
coming on.
Boom is coming on at 6:30, October 2nd. So, and we're gonna get
October
to.
3rd, and October 3rd is the protest.
And October 3rd is the protest at Derby High School at 7 o'clock. So if anybody wants to go up there, do a live video up there. Guys, go up there, do a live video. It's up to you guys. Because I honestly, for me, for Annalisa, for my wife Linda, for people, taxpayers, we don't want to pay 37%, almost 40% for electricity bill. So we don't want to do that. So
Gas bill. I think it's
the
gas.
gas bill. I think it's the gas bill. The gas bill. So we don't want to pay for that. So just go up there and see what's going on. If I go up there, I'll probably do a live up there. So I'll probably do a live video up there. I don't know. But I know Boomer Amro is gonna Gabriel Amro Boomer is going to see if he can see if he can make it up there. So on a third. So
I think you guys in Fall River keep speaking out, show the whole state of Massachusetts how it's done, and vote in Gabriel Boomer Amaral. Change things up.
Yeah, we
show
do.
the state that it can be done, that voters can participate, go vote, and get some change going in there, guys.
Yes.
You guys show the rest of the state how it's done.
Yes. So
Hello.
yes, we have to. So, but I have to get going now. Yeah, Jake, come over here. Come here.
Hi, Jacob.
Jacob, Jacob. We were just talking about the good things that you do. How you put what do you call it? What did you mention about your the operating systems that you put in the computer? Just a brief, if you want.
I work with Windows and Ubuntu as the operating systems for my computer. My oldest computer, I think, was originally Windows Vista, and for like 17 years it was a Windows Vista computer. Its last owner kept it for quite a while before finally giving it up. By the way, I found it for only like not even $10. I got it for not even $10 at a thrift store. It's been over a year since I bought my 18-year-old laptop, and it still works. It's an old HP Pavilion laptop. Oh, man. Great for
You gotta take
Jacob,
you gotta take your skills and you gotta show people what you can do.
You hear that? She says you gotta take your skills and show people what you can do. Just show them. Because you got great skills.
That's right. You got some very good skills, especially with the computers, and that's what they're looking for. You can get a great job with what you do.
Windows installations and stuff. Like if I need to reinstall Windows, I just do it myself. I've also installed hard drives. I've done RAM swaps and upgrades. I've done hard drive changes on my computers. That's a lot of work maintaining a lot of computers.
He can be part of the Geek Squad. You know what the Geek Squad is?
I think the most annoying part of it is dealing with the batteries, because after about 10 years or so, they're not even worth replacing anymore.
Hey, you ever hear the Geek Squad?
They go around fixing people's computers.
The batteries start costing more than the laptop is worth.
They go around fixing people's computers.
The Geek Squad goes around fixing computers. Would you like to be part of that? They make good money. You know how much money they make? A lot.
It's something to think about.
Yeah, it is. It's something to think about. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, and because we were talking about that. Because you got some life skills there that will help you. I wish I had those skills. Oh
You
my
see,
God.
I
my
can't-
laptop may be
I
18
can't
years
do
old,
it,
but
Jacob.
it still works fine. I can still use modern Linux distros on it just fine. I try and use
Yeah.
24.04 LTS on it, and it still works fine.
I don't know
Yeah.
what he's
Still
talking
uses
about.
operating
I'm
system.
glad he
Oh,
knows.
Linux. He's talking about Linux.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Linux. He's talking about.
It's
I'm
looking
glad
at
he knows what he's
being
talking
supported
about,
until
but-
about
He's talking about
2029.
Linux. He
Yeah, I
puts
don't know what
Linux in a computer.
Yeah, I use Ubuntu as my.
He used a
choice for
Bluetooth.
Linux. Ubuntu as my choice for Linux distros.
Yeah.
Please
Yeah.
just let me-
He's got to show off those skills.
Yep, you got to show up those skills. Well, I got to get going. I have
Yeah,
work
let's go.
tomorrow,
I gotta
and hey, do that live stream. Let me know when you're doing
Yeah,
it,
I'll
so
let you
that
know
way.
when I go on tomorrow.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, because when you talk to me about these things, I'm like, yeah, I told you,
I
I'm
know,
like Scooby
I
Doo.
know.
I'm like Scooby Doo. I'm like
Right.
Scooby Doo waiting for a Scooby snack.
I know. Okay. Maybe we'll change that. Okay.
Okay. Bye.
All right.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later. Have a good weekend. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Have a good weekend, everybody. Take care. Yeah. So people got to get out there and vote. Get out there and vote for Boomer for mayor of City of Fall River.
Yes,
I mean,
definitely vote
because and plus there's going to be a protest on October 3rd at 7 o'clock at Durfee High School. So I'm expecting to have candidates up there, candidates up there supporting the 37% hike. The utility bill up there. So, because this protest is against that. So I'm hoping to see some candidates up there. So I'll probably be up there go live up there and probably talk to a few people up there in that area. I don't know. So, hey. I just wanted to say, get out there and vote. It's an important election in November, November 4th. Get out there and vote. Vote for Boomer Amro for mayor. We need a change over here. Come on, guys. You know what I'm saying? Look at Mayor Paul COOGEN. Okay, $14,000 late fees to the electric bill. Okay, for the school department, and he is the chairman of the school committee. I mean, come on, what is that telling you? Okay, so I mean, come on, we do need a change in here, okay? Because all he is focusing on right now is the waterfront. He ain't focused on nothing on anything else but that waterfront. Okay, I think he's obsessed with the waterfront. Actually, I think Mayor Paul COOGEN's in love with the waterfront. So, well, hey, but take care, everybody. Have a great night. We'll see you Wednesday at 6:30. We'll see you Thursday at 6:30. Thursday at 6:30 next week. Boomer Amro, October 2nd at 6:30. He'll be on, and we'll be talking about more stuff and how and see where we at. So take care, everybody. Have a great night. This is Dave B. for Media News. I will see you next week at 6:30 and next Wednesday at 6:30 and Thursday at 6:30 with Boomer Amro and Elisa. So take care, everybody. Have a great night, and we'll see you then. So good night, everybody, and thank you all for watching. Scott Anthony, Eric Dice. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. And if you have any questions or you're confused, or if you have anything you want to say, or have us look up something, let us know. We will do that for you. So take care, everybody. Have a great one. Bye now.